Oh my god, so I got these socks for Christmas and these are so comfortable. Oh my god, this is very nice. So this is me editing the video, and I couldn't put it clearly and simply in the video, so I'm just gonna say now that this was inspired by how long I stayed in bed when I woke up and how I felt when I got out of bed. Back to the video. So you know how sometimes you go swimming and the day after you're gonna go to the store or something. So you grab your backpack, and in your backpack you find that all your swim stuff, the towel and the swimming trunks, they're still wet because you didn't hang them up. Today is one of those days which is really short and fast. So I'm going to the supermarket now. Yeah, this was one of those days where you wake up after going to sleep thinking you know exactly what you're gonna go do tomorrow, and then when you wake up you're just like lying in bed, you know, and you think to yourself, if I would die tomorrow, would I regret the way I spent today, or would I be okay with it? And then I thought, hey, if I die tomorrow, I'm definitely not gonna regret today. Today is gonna be awesome, yeah! And I was full of energy. But then, when I actually woke up, I thought about that, and I tried to get up, I couldn't, so I just laid in bed. And I have no idea at what time I woke up, or how long I was in there. But at some point, it just clicked in my head. And I was like, I have to get up right now. And I threw off my, like, what's it called? The blanket? It's not called a blanket, it's thick blanket. I threw off my blanket and I got up. And I have not sat down since, unless you count sitting down on my bike. Or wait, no. Actually, yeah, I did sit down. I did sit down a little bit at my computer to look at my calendar and try and like fix everything and like reorganize my schedule for the day to accommodate this fact that I did not get up immediately, you know, or at the time that I was supposed to get up. This is also why earlier when I was eating, I was standing up like this, you know, in front of the table, and I had the phone on the cabinet right there looking down at the food, yeah, and then I was just eating like this, and actually that's it. I don't have a tripod. You're in the fridge now. Also, I want to say that the trip to the store was actually really nice. I met my friend there and my grandma, so and also I forgot to buy something, so I had to go back in. And this is why you should never go shopping with me. If you ever get the chance to get out of shopping with me, take the chance, because seriously, nobody that has gone shopping with me has had a good time. Seriously, ask all my friends. This is kind of where the long and fast part starts. Places to go, people to be. But right here behind me, you probably can't see it, but this is a graveyard, right? And sorry about the cars. I wanted to talk a little bit about, like, maybe you can see, well, I'll show you here. You can see it's a graveyard, yeah? There's a story, there are like 3 types of yourself. You wear 3 masks, you know? And one mask you show to everybody, the public. It's the way you behave normally when you're out and about. And another one you show to your closest friends and family. But the last one you only show to yourself, right? And that is your true self, you know? So this is like some saying. Yeah, so I kind of like that idea. And something similar, okay, a similar school of thought is that there are 3 types of yourself. you know? And I think one of the versions is the you lying down. Like the people in the graveyard over there, they're all lying down. And I know this is like an extreme example, but if you're lying down, there's not really much you're gonna be doing, right? So that's one version. Before I leave the graveyard completely, I wanted to point out that the graveyard, and the people that are lying down there, that was me this morning. Yeah. Man, did you see? There were like two houses that looked exactly the same, with one house that was different in between them. It was kind of cool. So the second version of yourself is the one where you're sitting down. And like right now I'm sitting down. You can see my butt on the bike, and I'm able to do some work, you know. Right now I'm working on getting to point B. So sitting down is like a step up from laying down, because you're able to do something, like moving from point A to point B, or doing some work on a computer, or studying, you know. There's a bunch of cool stuff you can do while sitting down. Diane. The problem is that sitting down and laying down is not really far away from each other. So if you're sitting down, you might lay down accidentally, or just start eating food, or scrolling through Facebook, or waste your time in some other way, you know? So that's sitting down. Who ordered this summer? It's like warm outside. I have to take off my jacket because I was sweating so much. And it's like January, you see? There's like some trash from New Year's. Jesus. And this is the last version, where you're standing. When you're standing, you're totally awake, you know? Like, I can imagine somebody that's lying down, they're in a resting state, you know? And people that are sitting down, they're in like this kind of state between resting and working. Like, it's not as deep rest as it is when you're lying down, but when you're standing, oh, that's when stuff gets done, you know? That's when you go from A to B to C and do all the work. It's amazing. Hey, look, there's a horse. Man, that's cool. Yeah. The rest of today is a standing day, except for when I'm biking. Because standing on a bike and biking for a long time is like, it's like really energy draining. And I haven't even made it to stop one. I've been busy filming and stuff. All right, I'm gonna hurry up. Oh, and don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm saying that if you're gonna get anything done in life, you have to stand all the time. No, like there's a time and place for everything, you know. Like during the night, I lay down and get some sleep. When I'm having lunch, I sit down and eat my lunch, you know. So there's a time and place for everything, and sitting down can be really like important to do, because like sometimes you just need to take a breather, and sometimes you just gotta get up. And I found most of the times when I'm having a hard time beginning to do something productive, it's because I'm sitting down. And usually if I get up and stand up, everything in the universe becomes way easier. So I recommend, if you're like watching this and putting something off, like hit pause, stand up. You'll surprise yourself. So this went horribly. That was the first stop. I brought pants that I got for Christmas, and I was thinking about switching them out because they were like weird. And they were from this company over here, which I've never heard of before. and they apparently have really nice pants. So I tried like different pants, and the guy was like, these are the best pants, they are so warm. And then he described them, and I was like, man, that's like some hot pants, like that's like way too warm for me, you know. So I ended up not buying anything and not switching out the pants that I had. But I have 1 hour and 20 minutes. No, wait, I have 1 hour and 5 minutes until I have to be somewhere else. And I've got 3 more stops to make. I think I'm only gonna make one of them actually. So I'm gonna hurry up and get to it. I kind of have to admit though, these socks, they are working wonders. Like, I got them for Christmas from my aunt and her family. Her husband has a bike store company thing where they have a lot of like biking equipment, and these are like bike socks. And at first I was like, they're just thick socks, and they probably are. They're actually really thick, but it's really nice because my toes are not cold. Yeah. No! No! We're racing the bus! Yes! We reached the red line ahead of the bus. Oh my god, you should have seen this. This was amazing. So I went in there, I switched out 2 carabiners for 6 quick draws, and the quick draws are of course like more expensive. But I also had like a discount card for like 3,000 Icelandic, which I've had for a couple of years. I've been saving it for the right moment, you know? And then I also got discount because I'm a scout that was like 15% or something. And now I have 6 quick draws. And the best part is, when I got back outside, my bike is still here. Nobody stole it. Okay, we just left. So the bad part is that we only have 15 minutes to be there. I'm going to a scout meeting. And from here, it takes like 20 minutes to bike. And I didn't bring my knacker with me from home. And I haven't eaten since I ate my brunch today. So good thing that I brought a sandwich. Hey-o! Prepared Huldar is prepared. What? Hey, you know how sometimes you meet some people and you don't know who they are, but they have the same kind of stuff as you do. So I saw a guy, and he has the same backpack that I do, but I have 2 backpacks, and I'm not wearing the one that he had. So when I told him, hey, cool backpack, he was like, what? So it didn't really work out, but there was a guy on a scooter that just passed me, and I passed him earlier. I think there's a race going on, so gotta catch up. All right, we passed the scooter guy. I said hey again, and he looked at me like, who are you? It was funny though. We have 3 minutes until we have to be there. This is the last uphill. It just turned 16:42. I think we can make it. If not, then we're gonna be late. Just got here, 16:47. Could have been better. I'm having a sandwich. And my bike's still here. You can't see it, but it's still here. This is Steinar. He was on the last vlog.
Hello guys.
Welcome back, Steinar.
Oh, well, thank you.
Oh, you are welcome. So me and Steinar, we went hiking with our friend, and
We just developed that he could possibly have COVID-19.
yeah, we just learned that our friend we went hiking with has to take a test to see if he has COVID. So
Could.
yeah, so we'll see how that turns out. Steiner is watching the vlog from Old Year's Day.
It's a really good vlog.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Alright, I'm gonna head home. So, we're home. I think I'm gonna cut it here. I had a good time today. Went down a hill I've never been down before, which was awesome. And got a sweet deal, like on the things, the quick draws, and like also the woman that was like working, like she's a scout too. So we had a good chat, and I had a scout meeting. Scout meeting went well, but like I'm usually not with this group. They're like a little bit young, and you know there was a little bit of, oh, that person is cheating. I hurt my leg. My eye hurts. And like, okay, yeah. So I'm gonna have some dinner, and yeah. Oh, update on the not sitting down thing today. It went okay. I've been standing most of the day and sitting mostly on my bike today. That's like almost the whole time I've been sitting. I did sit down a little bit while I was on the computer this morning, like reorganizing my calendar for the day, but that was like less than 5 minutes. And I did sit down at the scout meeting earlier to eat my sandwich, which was a heavenly blessing. And I just forgot about it at that time. I sat down for a couple of minutes, made the sandwich, and talked a little bit. And then we played dodgeball, and I got tagged, so I had to sit down also. But I didn't sit down, like I sat down like this, you know, so that worked out fine. Yeah. And yeah. So thanks for today. Peace. Oh, and for those wondering, I biked like 24 kilometers today. And that's like subtracting from going to the grocery shop. Bye.